Did the Beatles want Vinnie Vincent to join them in 1986? What's going on, everyone? You're watching Sight Sounds Flavors on YouTube, sightsoundsflavors.com. If at any point in time you like this video, smash that like button. Please, guys, also subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications so you won't miss a single video, and please leave a comment down below. Well, here's the thing, folks. I don't know whether or not the Beatles, wanted Vinnie in 1986. I don't even know that they were trying to put something back together. I know that in the 90s, they put out a collection of singles. I think it was called Number One, and it was all their number one hits. It was like 30, 40 songs. And I know they did a lot of publicity and they did a lot of interviews, and they might have played as a trio. You know, George Harrison, Ringo Starr, and Paul McCartney. They were all alive at the time. And it was sort of like a Beatles reunion because, John Lennon unfortunately was assassinated. So, they never really, I don't think, ever considered having a fourth member, like somebody to play the guitar parts and to sing John Lennon's parts. But so to me, honestly, I'm just kind of like winging this because I don't, I did some Google research, I did some Bing research, I went on excite.com, yahoo.com. I tried to check out if there were any AOL chat rooms or Yahoo chat rooms that I could go on. I also went on MySpace, a place for friends. And honestly, I also went on thefacebook.com, and I could not find any information that could help me in my query as to whether or not the Beatles tried to recruit Vinnie Vincent in 1986. I will tell you, though, that from what I do know is that in 1986, the hottest band of that year was the Vinnie Vincent Invasion. So, it could be, if it would be any other year, maybe in 83, 82, 83, when everybody saw Vinnie with Kiss, but at that point, Kiss, they were doing horribly. So I don't think that, George or Ringo or Paul would have taken notice of Vinnie when Kiss was on its last legs. Now, granted, Vinnie did save Kiss, but I don't think that, I don't know. But in 1986, the Vinnie Vincent Invasion was the hottest band in the world. Everybody knew about the Invasion. Everybody wanted to be near them, get high fives, like that. People wanted autographs. They wanted to talk to them, and they would get mobbed. They would get mobbed by dozens of screaming fans wherever they went. And so the reality of the matter is that if it was going to be any year, it would have had to have been 1986. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. But at the same time, I highly doubt the Beatles would have tried to recruit Vinnie because he would be playing the parts of John Lennon, singing the parts of John Lennon. And let's be honest, I respect the Dead tremendously, but Vinnie is a much better guitar player than John Lennon ever was, and a much better singer, a much better songwriter. I feel like it would have been, I don't feel like it would have been a good fit. You know what I mean? You get someone like Vinnie Vincent in there, and he's going to upstage Paul, upstage Ringo, upstage the other guy. And then, of course, he's got, to replace John Lennon, who's a phenomenal, singer-songwriter and rhythm guitar player. But you're going to put a guitar wizard like Vinnie Vincent in there. It wouldn't have been a good fit. So, I appreciate the email that I received from Marge, who actually signed the email Large Marge. So she might have been a Kiss groupie before Vinnie joined the band. I don't know. But the reality of the matter is, Large Marge from Fargo, North Dakota, thank you very much for this email. But I personally do not think that the Beatles would have tried to recruit Vinnie just because he, honestly, it was such a great guitar player, singer-songwriter, and just overall human being that I don't think that they would have wanted to put him in the place of John Lennon, who was a good guitar player and a good singer, but he was no Vinnie Vincent.